In this lesson, we're going to look at reverse percentages and percentage change. Now, I have a slightly alternative method for doing this that I want you to have a look at, and this is to use the stock question, which is original amount times some multiplier is going to give us some new amount. And if you know this, you can answer any question on percentages. The original amount is what we start with. Our multiplier is what we looked at in the previous lesson that corresponds to a percentage increase or decrease, and of course the new amount is what we end up with after that increase or decrease has happened. Now, I would prefer to look at this in a triangle. If I want to find the new amount, I just work out the original amount times the multiplier. But if I want to find the original amount, then I do the new amount divided by the multiplier. If I want to find the multiplier, or therefore the percentage increase or decrease, I'll need to do the new amount divided by the original amount. So that's how that triangle works. Okay, so let's look at some questions. A television is reduced by 10% in a sale. The sale price is £540. Find the price before the reduction. Well, okay, let's think about what we've got here. So we've got a reduction of 10%. Well, that means that our multiplier is going to be less than 1. It's a reduction, it's decreasing. It's going to be 0.9. The sale price is 540. So after the reduction, it was 540. So that means that the new amount is 540. And we're trying to find the original amount. So using our triangle, we want to use new amount divided by the multiplier to give us the original amount. So we want to do 540 divided by 0.9, and that is going to give us the answer we need. So 540 divided by 0.9 is 600, and if that sounds right to me, that was decreased to get the 540 in the sale. Okay, next question. Josie invests £800 in a company, and a year later she finds her investment is only worth 680. Find her percentage loss. So what have we got here? Well, we've got an original amount, which is 800. We've got a new amount after some time has passed, which turns out to be 680, and we're trying to find a percentage, so we're trying to find the multiplier. So if we want to find the multiplier, we need to do the new amount divided by the original amount. So that's going to be 680 divided by 800. So if we work that out, 680 divided by 800, we get the answer 0.85. Now, when you're trying to find out a percentage, we must remember to convert that back into a percentage. That's just the corresponding multiplier, and 0.85 corresponds to a 15% decrease. Okay, the price of drinks increases from 40p to 45 pence. What is the percentage increase? So the original amount is 40, and it ends up the new amount being 45. So just like last time, we want to find the multiplier, new amount divided by the original amount. So 45 divided by 40 is going to give us that multiplier. If we work that out, we get 1.125, and you should know that corresponds to an answer of 12.5% increase. The number of pupils in a school increases from 820 to 861. Calculate the increase. Okay, as a percentage. So we've got original amount again is 820. We've got the new amount is 861. So we want to do 861 divided by 820. So if we work that out, we end up with an answer of 1.05. That's the multiplier. The corresponding percentage increase is a 5% increase. Jane's salary was increased by 10% to 9,350. What was her original salary? So we are looking at her original amount, which is going to be the new amount divided by the multiplier. So 9350 divided by, and if it was an increase of 10%, that multiplier must be 1.1 or 1.10 if you prefer. So 9350 divided by 1.10 is 8500. And so that it was her original salary. Right, although the lion is thought of as an African animal, there is a small population of in India, and elsewhere in Asia. The number of lions in India decreased from 6,000 to 3,900 over a 10-year period. Calculate the percentage decrease. So, original amount is 6,000. The new amount is 3,900. So if I want to find out the multiplier and therefore the percentage decrease, I need to do the new amount, 3,900, divided by the original amount, 6,000, and work out that. So that is going to be 0.65, and that corresponds to a 35% decrease in the population of lions. Okay, that completes this exercise. It's everything you should need. Good luck.